as you said, I'm Austin being that age, but all right, so according to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, Arizona's unemployment rate is currently at 7.1%. This mountainous number means that 2 out of the 30 of us in this classroom are currently unemployed. Are you aware what the unemployment rate is in the United States? Anybody?
14%? 10%?
Nah, it's 6.1%. So that right now means that Arizona currently has an unemployment rate that is higher than most of the other states. But we are trying to make changes to Arizona, and this is why we have the Arizona We Want goals. By us making these goals, we're making a commitment to Arizona that we're going to go ahead and try and change this unemployment rate. I've personally done countless hours of research on this topic to get a good grasp of what's going on in Arizona. After I'm done with this speech, I'm sure you'll have a good grasp as well. Arizona's economy is strong, but we all know that it could be stronger. And one of the ways that we can make it stronger is by decreasing our unemployment rate. Now, I've thought of 3 different ways that you can help decrease unemployment. First, you can lower the unemployment benefits. Second, you can make it harder to get unemployment. And last but not least, you can make it more challenging for people to retain the benefits of unemployment. Now up front, I'm sure this sounds terrible. Like, why would you want to cut off funding to people who have lost their jobs and are in need? Well, by answering this question, we have to understand why we have unemployment benefits in Arizona. Do any of you know?
People are lazy.
The what?
People are lazy.
Well, yeah, kind of. But now, the reason why we have unemployment benefits is kind of obvious, is because we want to help people get back on their feet. But under our current laws, we can give unemployed Arizonians, I don't know, anywhere from $60 to $240 a week. They can also collect this amount of money for about 26 weeks, which is half a year. Well, obviously, it would take you longer than half a year to find a job that is willing to pay you what you made at your previous job. But the government money is not here to help you until you can find another job. It's only here to help you until you can it's here to help you until you can find another job, not find another job that's willing to pay you the same amount of money you used to make. So let's do some simple math. If, let's say you're earning the maximum amount of money that the government's willing to give you during unemployment, which is $240 a week. All you have to do to obtain $240 a week working is getting a minimum wage job, working for 30 hours a week. And that's not very hard whenever you're a hard worker. So that leads me to my first point. If we lower our benefits of $240 a week to $200 a week, that would probably encourage some people to start putting a couple more applications in every week. A way that we can make it, the second point is another way we can make it harder to get unemployment is by making it law that you can only obtain unemployment if you're laid off, not if you're fired. The reason why I say not if you're fired, I know it sounds harsh, is because I've personally met countless people that will intentionally try and get fired solely so they can get unemployment. And that's happened at my job countless times. Like I know actually one person recently who just did no calls, no shows to the point where he had to get fired so he can get unemployment. He told me he still got the $240 too. And then the last point I have is that we can make it harder to retain the unemployment. We can make it law that whenever you've been offered an X amount of jobs, you either have to take one of those offers or get off of unemployment. The reason why I say this is because whenever you're receiving free money and you have some opportunities to find work and stop receiving free money, you should have to take initiative on your opportunities. But throughout my extensive research, I've also learned an important fact. Did you guys know that that employers have to pay unemployment insurance? So this means if we can reach the Arizona We Want goal, we can help reduce the amount that employers have to pay. This would ultimately mean that there's more money in companies' pockets, which means that they're more likely to hire more workers, which is going to lower our unemployment even more. So I just want to leave you with this thought. There are currently 6.627 million people living in Arizona, and about 460,000 of them are unemployed. And if we can just lower by 1% our unemployment, that would mean that we get about 4,700 more people back to work and helping our economy. Thank you.